Hey, it's BessieLB and I am back again with another product review. Today it's going to be something yummy and good to discuss. So it's not a body product, it is a food product. So today we're going to be discussing Daiya'S mac and cheese deluxe, okay? I decided to pick these up in the store. So let's start with this one first, actually. The Alfredo style. I picked this one up in the store first. And I tried this out, as you'll see in my initial reaction video of me whipping it up, tasting it, seeing what it was hitting on, okay? After that is when I went to go purchase this one, the standard mac and cheese deluxe cheddar style, okay? So my taste test that you guys will see will be on this Alfredo style one. So let's check it out here. So y'all know, or most of y'all know, that I am not vegan, but I like to have some items that are vegan, especially if it's the alternative to having dairy, just because I don't eat anything pertaining to dairy besides cheese. Cheese is the only thing that I have dairy. When it comes to any milk-based products, obviously I use plant-based, and I don't really do a lot of butter. Occasionally I'll have some butter, but I more so will do a vegan butter, or I usually use oil-based items. So the only thing that I do dairy is cheese. So I decided to pick this Daiya'S deluxe mac and cheese up, dairy-free cheese sauce, and a gluten-free elbow pasta. So that should be interesting. Sometimes gluten-free pastas are not the greatest because sometimes they don't cook the same way as a normal pasta does, and they don't taste the same as like a whole wheat pasta or regular pasta would taste. So I am gonna try it out. However, this meal's not gonna be completely vegan because I am gonna add a little bit of sausage into it, but I am going to try the macaroni and cheese without the sausage first, so it doesn't change my mindset on if I like it or if I don't. So let's cook this pasta. Whoa! Hey y'all, so the pasta is done cooking. Y'all can see Obama there in the background because he knows food up in here. The sauce, the cheese sauce, you can see it has like that creamy, thick consistency. But it's so funny because when you actually are touching the pack doesn't feel as thick as, like, you know, like a regular mac and cheese deluxe would, you know, be. But I don't know, we're gonna mix it up and we shall see. Hold on. Air fried just a couple pieces of kielbasa sausage, just a little bit of pieces, so I'll put that inside of there as well. Okay y'all, so I'm mixing it together in the sauce. Now normally if I make boxed macaroni and cheese of any sort, you know, you gotta add a little Lowry seasoning, a little salt, a little pepper, because, you know, that's just how you doctor up that boxed the boxed macaroni. But, you know, I'm just trying to taste it spot on first before I decide to add anything to it, just to see and give y'all the honest thought about just how it tastes in general as a brand and, you know, that sort of thing. So it's nice and mixed up. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's nice and creamy, nice and rich. From the nose already, it smells super, like, kind of cheesy in a sense, right? It is Alfredo. It's not the standard, I think, Daiya'S macaroni and cheese. It is the Alfredo style, so that's a little bit different. But got that nice macaroni sound. And it, you know, it smells good, and I don't know. Let's see. I'm about to taste it right now. Well, at least let it cool off before I actually tell y'all. Hey, y'all, so y'all about to get my initial reaction. I got a little bit here on the spoon. And yes, I'm using the same spoon because it's just me eating off of this. So, you know, let's see. I got a little bit here. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I got a little hint of sweet to it, but I guess the box technically did say that. Hold on, let me grab the box so y'all can know what was on the recipe. The box did say that. The box says, just so y'all know what's in it, the pasta is brown rice pasta, so that's first and foremost. You definitely don't want to boil it too long, guys, because those kind of pastas definitely will get really mushy and just gross. But the rest is tapioca flour, safflower, oil, coconut oil, natural oils, salt, pea protein. Pea proteins in this. So if that's not for you, then, you know, might not be a thing. And then there's a little cane sugar, xanthan gum, yeast extract, black pepper, onion, garlic, and parsley. So those are the things that's inside of here. Let me try again for the effect of cheese, just to give you my thought about that. Because it is Alfredo, but it is still a mac and cheese, as they call it. So I don't know. Let me see. I've never really tried Daiya'S cheese, maybe once. So I don't want to speak in the terms of their cheese versus just this. I want to just compare this to nothing and just basically give an overview about it itself. It has the cheese consistency and it has a little bit of something that would remind you of everyday cheese, right? And I think it's pretty good. I think what's missing is that you get that creamy consistency and then you get that like cheese taste, but you know, real cheese has a very potent taste, right? Cheese is very distinguished and you know you eating cheese versus anything else, right? Like hands down. And you know, there's some cheeses that's stinkier, some cheeses that's creamier, some cheeses that got just the most pungent taste. I think that is very light. So if you're not somebody that likes heavy cheese tastes in general, for the people that's non-vegan, then you would like this. If I had to compare it to like a dairy cheese, I would say that it has a nice thick consistency that cheddar and mozzarella could give you, but it has more of a provolone mozzarella effect. And I say that because provolone and mozzarella, I feel like, are lighter in the taste. They don't have that like sharp cheese taste that like cheddars would have, or that a Gouda will have, you know, something like that. So that's how I'd kind of compare the taste of it, is to mozzarella or provolone. But it has that nice little coconut, and I like that. It has a little bit of sweet, but not too much. It's not like a sweet mac and cheese, but it's good. It's definitely good for it to be a vegan mac and cheese, and it's not actually dairy. I actually like it, and I would definitely buy it again. I'm going to go ahead and mix in my sausage, though, because I think the sausage will give it that flavor that I'd be looking for. I think it just needs the general flavor that I would normally add in any macaroni and cheese, and it's not just for this macaroni and cheese. So I will put a little like onion, salt, probably a little paprika, put my little kielbasa sausage in there. Obviously, that's going to make it non-vegan anymore, but, you know, at least I'm not worrying with dairy and something that's going to upset my stomach. So my initial reaction is A+. I think for it to be Alfredo style and for it to be vegan, I'd give it like a 9. Only because I feel like it just need a little bit more oomph to it as far as flavor. But the consistency of the pasta, and then what isn't considered cheese but tastes like a cheese, is damn good to me. So there you go. What it's looking like with the turkey kielbasa sausage added in with a little black pepper, onion, salt, and paprika added into it. You know, just adding my own little flair how I want to eat it. But it's definitely creamy, y'all. Y'all can see that. It's definitely creamy and have that nice cheese effect. So you guys should definitely try it out. Okay, so you saw my reaction with making this Alfredo style one. This Alfredo style deluxe mac and cheese, these are dairy-free cheese sauce and a gluten-free elbow pasta. So I was excited about that because, again, I'm on a gluten-free kick, 90% for Lent. That's what I decided to, you know, forfeit out of my life, 90%. And it is plant-based. So there you go. It is for, you know, vegans and vegetarians and anybody that just want to try it out. Now, you saw my reaction with this Alfredo style. This Alfredo style one lacked a little bit of Alfredo-ish, if that makes any sense. I feel like when I make Alfredo pasta, honey, I put my foot in it. When I say I put my foot in it, I put my foot in it. I don't feel like they put their foot in it, you know, so I was a little disappointed with like just the overall seasoning of it all, but it was creamy, so I was excited about that. It was creamy, and this one I had initially made with, I believe I had the kielbasa sausage, so I mixed it in. Of course, I'm not vegan, right? So, of course, I'm going to mix it in with whatever I feel comfortable with eating it with to be able to enjoy it. So, and I can say one good thing that I do like about this Daiya pasta is that it does cook pretty quickly, right? It's not regular standard elbow pasta, so you don't want to overcook it. That's first and foremost because it is gluten-free. Anything that's gluten-free, you do not want to cook for a long period of time. But it cooks quickly and it doesn't come out mushy. So that's one good thing that I want to say, as long as you're monitoring it. If you overcook it, it's going to be mushy, and that's how you're going to know that you overcooked it. So that's something that you want to keep an eye on. As far as the sauce, again, I think that it lacked some spices, so I did add a little bit of garlic powder, onion salt, a little bit of this, a little paprika, a little bit of that, because it was just missing. And that was just something that I enjoyed that evening. So I thought to myself, why not go back to the store and get the standard deluxe mac and cheese? So that's how I ended up getting this one, because I was like, okay, maybe because this is cheddar style. Cheddar style normally has more of a punch when it's normal cheese, right? And it's not vegan style cheese. Cheddar normally packs more of a punch. And Daiya is obviously trying to mimic the cheeses and sauces that you use for these if you're non-vegan. So I got this, and believe it or not, guys, I actually end up liking this cheddar style mac and cheese a lot more than the Alfredo style. But baby, this mac and cheese, honey, this Daiya'S mac and cheese is pretty damn lit. When I say pretty good, pretty good. I didn't add a whole lot of seasoning to this one. I think out of a 10, I'd probably give this one you know what? For it to be vegan, I'm not gonna lie, I'd give it a hefty 9. 9 out of 10. I ain't gonna say it was a 10, honey, because, I mean, for me personally, nothing trumps regular cheese. I'm sorry, but that's just me because I eat cheese. But it's a 9 out of 10, being that it's a vegan, because I've tried even Daiya'S cheese before, and it's different than the cheese sauce. That's another thing, y'all. This isn't the cheese that you're thinking, the one that's like powdered and you gotta add like some to make it. No. Baby, this is cheese sauce. Cheese sauce, which makes it a whole lot different than when you try to eat something with a cheese powder. This stuff here is bomb. Like 9 out of 10, I would definitely buy this macaroni and cheese again. It's better than Alfredo sauce. So if I had to choose, it's definitely going to be this. I say try this, but be prepared to put your little oomph in it. But baby, Daiya, you did your thing with this one. You did your thing with this one.